am Victoria Pei from the University of Alabama. I am an instructor of Chinese and a PhD candidate in the Instructional Technology program at UA. I am excited to share my professor, Laura McNeil, and my journey of developing an innovative course that prepares future instructional designers for the AI-enhanced landscape of education. So, our primary goal was to create a comprehensive, interactive, engaging, meaningful course on generative AI and instructional technology. And it was scheduled for launch in summer 2024. So this initiative grew from recognizing the urgent need to prepare our IT program graduate students for the evolving landscape of instructional design. So we have focused on three key elements: inclusive, ethical, and equitable learning. So our development approach consisted of three fundamental pillars. The first one is collaborative effort. So this course is the result of the collaboration between an instructional technology assistant and an IT graduate student. And this course used backward design, so it is designed with a focus on practical projects and desired learning outcomes rather than just content delivery. So we also analyzed AI's role in instructional design, weighing both its potential and limitations. So our student-centered approach focused on three questions. So the first one is, what do you want students to be able to do? And then the second one is, what will you accept as evidence of learning? And then the last one is, how will you guide students through these learning activities? So additionally, we carefully selected a range of AI tools for our students to work with, and these tools include some text-based tools such as ChatGPT, Claude AI, Gemini, Perplexity, and Copilot. We also selected a few image and video AI tools such as DALL-E, Midjourney, Stable Diffusion, Firefly, and InVideo. So all AI students are required to use multiple tools for each assignment, prompting a comprehensive understanding of different AI capabilities. So we have developed a structured approach to AI prompting that includes establishing context so that we can define definition of purpose and outcomes clearly. And we also have prompt formatting techniques so that we can have and achieve optimal results. And we also emphasize on reviewing the outputs of AI-generated content so that we can scan for biases and inaccuracies. So use these prompt engineering practices to generate high-quality, unbiased, and trustworthy content is a key in this course. So in fact, we used an acronym called RESPECT to guide AI prompting. So RESPECT, the first letter R actually stands for role. We need to assign a specific role to the AI, and this helps frame the AI's perspective and expertise. So for instance, act as an expert historian specializing in ancient Rome. And E stands for end goal. So we need to clearly state our objectives and desired outcome. So what do we want to achieve with this prompt? think about that. The example can be, help me create an outline for a lecture on the fall of the Roman Empire. So S stands for specifics. We need to provide detailed, precise information about our request. And the more specific we are, the better the AI can assist us. So an example would be to focus on political, economic, and social factors and include key dates and figures. And P stands for provide context. So we need to give relevant background information, and this helps the AI understand the scope and depth of our request. A good example could be, this is for a 200 level undergraduate course. Students have basic knowledge of ancient Rome history. And the second E stands for enumerate. So we need to break down complex requests into numbered or bulleted lists. So this can help organize thoughts and ensures all parts of the request are addressed. Some examples are listed on this screen here, such as list 5 main causes of the fall and suggest 3 primary sources to discuss, or propose 2 discussion questions for students. So after the second E, we have C, which stands for constraints. So we need to specify any limitations or requirements. So this can help keep the AI's response focused and relevant. A great example could be, limit the response to 500 words and avoid controversial and debated theories. So the last letter T stands for tone and format. So we need to indicate the desired tone and format of the response. So this helps to shape the AI's output to our needs. An example would be, use an academic tone. Format the response as a structured outline with main points and subpoints. So those are the prompt engineering practices that we use in this course. And our course consists of 8 carefully drafted modules. So they are Introduction to Generative AI and Instructional Design. Module 2 is Prompting Fundamentals. Module 3 demonstrates how to leverage generative AI to create and refine learning objectives, outlines, etc. So Module 4 explores methods to use AI to create rubrics and assessment items. So Module 5 is about authoring content. So we discuss strategies for utilizing generative AI to draft, edit, and enhance instructional content, such as lectures, reading materials, and interactive activities. And the next module focuses on how to use generative AI to create visually engaging media to support and enrich the learning experience. And Module 7 deals with guidance on assessing the quality, accuracy, and appropriateness of generated AI content. And then the last module so far is to explore the potential of AI, the integration of AI with immersive technologies such as simulations and VR. So the course structure balances, effective organization of different kinds of AI concepts, and it balances theoretical knowledge with practical application, and it also incorporates ethical considerations throughout the entire curriculum. So here are some of the screenshots in the online course, of what students will see. So, and of their projects, in the course. And the culminating project requires students to create their own mini course using AI tools. So since this is actually a new initiative, we have decided to turn this into a research, and our research focuses on three primary questions. The first one is, how does the integration of AI-assisted course design and prompt engineering impact students' ability to create inclusive and ethical learning experiences? And then the second one is, to what extent does hands-on AI experience influence students' attitudes towards and proficiency in using AI? And then the last one is, what are the key challenges and opportunities identified by students in applying AI-generated content in instructional design practice? So, we are employing a mixed method approach, and in our research design, we are going to implement post-course service, and we are going to use rubric-based assignment evaluations, and we are going to have planned focus groups to collect the data. So to date, 55 students have completed the course, providing valuable insights for improvement. So for the future, looking ahead, we are focusing on implementing revisions based on student feedback, and we want to add a dedicated module on ethics, and we want to consolidate the content about image and video creation, and we want to expand partnership with other institutions. So by continuously gathering data, expanding the program, and conducting research, we can ensure the curriculum remains relevant and impactful for years to come. So thank you for listening. This is our project at UA. So if you are interested to learn more about it, or if you have questions or suggestions, feel free to contact us here. And here are our contact information. So thank you for watching.